If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Game News Podcast. I'm Brian.
I'm Spidey.
And today we have another freaking episode.
And it's
Nothing to react to this
yes,
time.
thank God. Thank God.
It's
Seriously.
been so long.
We say that a lot, but it's if you were doing an internet show where you're just sitting there and having to react for like episode after episode.
I don't know how they
after
do it. I
episode.
don't know how people who react do it. Like, how do they do it?
Imagine having to find content every day. That seems kind of miserable.
Oh, yeah.
Clip farming, which is what a lot of people do these days. They clip farm like crazy.
Hey.
They clip farm like nobody's business, and that content is the most boring content ever. Where you're just sitting down, watching some guy talk about, the internet's opinion on something.
Mm.
Like someone will say something, and then some guy on the internet will be like, "Oh, this is bad right now. This is really bad right now," and then someone else will go on and be like, puppeting the same thing the guy's saying, over and over. It's all like a what would you call that? I'm rambling a bit, but it's like you're
what?
It's just kind of like you're the town crier. You hear someone else say something, and you're like, "This is really bad."
Yeah. I mean, there's so much drama and stuff going on.
Specifically in terms of like, I'm talking
There's
like
always drama going
I'm talking
on.
like prices of games or rumors
I know.
or something,
People are
or
always,
leaks
people
or
are always
whatever.
the same stuff with the people freaking out about the companies, all these companies buying up all these graphics cards and blah blah blah. Like, I understand it's going to affect things, but it's like, dude, freaking out.
Do you remember the chip shortage?
There's
like,
there's two things that are funny about all this kind of stuff. One, there's nothing you can do, so why freak out? That's my first
I'm just
thing.
moving this for the sake of
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many videos. It doesn't matter how many videos you do on it. It doesn't matter how many people see it. It's going to change nothing.
Yes.
If there's nothing you can do about it. Just like, unless you're telling people, hey, if you're gonna buy a computer, do it now, or if you're gonna do this, do it now,
or buy it used. Buy used parts.
Well, yeah, 100%. But I'm saying, like, if you're gonna do this stuff, well, everything's gonna go up, honestly. But
just go to eBay, dude. It's the best place. It's the best place. Everyone's like, dude, Amazon. I'm like, no.
Yeah. So basically, it's like, guys, there's nothing you can do. I understand getting it. Yeah, if you're warning people about it, I get that.
Yes.
Like, if you're warning people, like, hey, make your purchases now, it'll be cheaper.
Yes.
Before the prices go up, that I understand. But other than that,
I just thought it was funny hearing people be like,
"There's not much you can do." It's just funny. So many people are making videos on it. I guess for them, they get views.
It's like you're milking content. So much.
Grimmy talked about that forever.
Yes,
like forever. She's still talking about it.
Yes.
And that's okay. Like, it's an interesting topic, I guess. I mean, I don't understand. People are always shocked when big corporations like screw people over. It's like, yeah, that's what they do.
It's like, dude, do you not remember the chip shortage? I keep bringing that up, but it happened.
Like, you're good. I feel like, I swear, like, becoming an adult is just like realizing, oh yeah, pretty much anybody who makes a ton of money is.
Oh yeah.
Probably stepping on somebody.
Oh yeah, dude.
Usually us, the consumers.
Look at Nintendo. They are dumping on the consumers. They're dumping on them. They're sitting here saying, "Hey, here's our console. Spend $500 for our for our little console
or whatever."
Who do you think you are, Microsoft?
I don't know, dude. It's so exhausting, but
it's like, what were you expecting Nintendo to do? Give you a cheaper console? They've got better hardware now, so they gotta throw up the buccarinos. They've got their fancy Joy-Con mouse. They gotta keep up that amazing. You got that scroll. You got that amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And then people complain about Metroid Prime 4 because it had more characters in it, and they were talking, and I'm thinking, you're not okay with other characters talking? Like, isn't that kind of the point of a single player game? Is that you need to hear other people talking and not have your characters be completely silent? But
yeah,
it's the same with Zelda. See, Nintendo, those guys are the problem. The fans, like, and this is going to sound hypocritical coming from me. I don't understand. What's the problem with characters talking in Nintendo games? I don't understand. Like, I don't want to read text boxes for the rest of my life when I play those games. I don't want to do that. I'd rather just have voice acting, have actual dialogue, not just how Pokemon does it, where they're just like pantomiming words or like moving their. It's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm tired of these nostalgic people coming in and saying things have to be exactly the same.
Yeah,
And like exactly the same. I don't want things to be exactly the same. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously there are formulas to franchises and stuff that I've talked about. Obviously I talked about Zelda and I like the formula. But here's the thing. I like it when people mix it up at least. Add a new mechanic to the game. Like don't just keep doing the same thing over and over. I don't want like a game to be exactly the same in every
Mm-hmm.
way. I'm okay with some differences. Like and voice acting, like they saw the CDI games, the whole "I wonder what's for dinner" thing, and they just kind of like got mad that those games had voice acting, which I didn't really understand, to be honest.
I'd always prefer having voice acting.
Like Pokemon.
Because I
Why
don't
doesn't
want to read.
Pokemon have voice acting?
They've always been like that. They're cheap too, so it's never going to happen. But it should. They definitely could.
Yeah,
It's not like they don't have the money where they could do it.
I was watching you play those games, and I was like, wait, he's just like mouthing. When you first got Sword and Shield, that was the first thing I noticed.
Well, that's always how it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean it depends on the game. Like
it's either that or their mouths don't move at all.
True,
they're just
true.
like sitting there like
not going. But it's weird because he had such a realistic mouth, is what I'm saying, for their style. That's what was weird about it for me.
Yeah.
Like in the 3DS games, the mouths are like just kind of 2D images on a 3D thing, which I'm fine with. But in the Switch one, they have fully 3D mouths. It's just weird. It's like zooming in on their faces. I'm like, why is he moving his mouth but not freaking? Why are no words coming out?
That's just how it is, man.
It's like they're so stuck behind the times, man. They're stuck behind the times.
I don't know. But yes, I do agree with what you were saying with nostalgia of like people be like, don't change anything.
Don't change anything?
Nostalgia is such a big...
Some things do need to change.
Is this? Like, nostalgia is such a weird thing where it's like, I love it too. It is such an overused word. But it's like, obviously as we get older, we're going to feel more nostalgic for things.
Yes.
This is interesting. I understand. Like, because I like try not to fall in the pit of that. With video games, I kind of do though.
Oh, same.
I do think that genuinely either I'm getting older and bored or they are getting worse in some way. But I'm like I tried to say, to be fair, we're also more spoiled.
Yeah.
Than we were, because we have, as an adult, you have options, and as technology's progressed, we have more options. The more options you have, the more spoiled you become, because you're like, you can just, if I don't like something about a game, I can just stop playing it and find something that's way more close to what I'm talking about. Rarely does a game come out these days where I'm like, whoa, that blew me out of the water.
No.
Like, kind of games. Very rarely. I will say, like playing Baldur's Gate. That game's legendary. Like from what I've seen so far, like those guys blew me out of the water with that.
I will say it, and this is gonna go against my spirit, because everyone can make games. You get a lot more crappy stuff. That's just the truth. Because every person on planet Earth can create video games with the push of a button. Well, not the push of a button, but hours of work, or days, or months, or years. Because anyone can do it, you're going to have a lot of crap seep through. You're going to have sucky employees come into AAA studios. You're going to have people coming in, like... It's very... Yeah, quality, and they rush games. You got deadlines that they rush to.
I promise you, I'm listening, guys. I'm not trying to just be like on my phone, like I don't want to be here. I have to have adult stuff I'm doing at the same time, but I'm listening.
Like it's very much the same thing over and over again. Where, yeah, these AAA companies are straight up lazier. I will say, you can tell they're lazier. Like, they have less content. They have less.
Yes, and yes. So I do. You know what? I think it's safe to say that there's a lot of, seems like there's less passion in the. There's at least certainly at least less like people being progressive or risky than they were.
Well, the reason why is because you're making money, and you
now people would much more like copy something. Right. And tweak it some than just make something new.
Yeah, like innovative, something actually innovative.
I will say, and this is something I was trying to segue into, and is that not segue, like just this goes with what you're saying, is Arc Raiders.
Yeah, that's actually a game that has...
First off, I thought they were indie company. They're not really. I mean, they kind of are.
Yeah.
But I guess it's people who founded Battlefield.
Yeah, those guys...
founded by Battlefield veterans, and they're backed by Nexon.
Which is weird. The fact that Nexon would have like a war game.
But it was indie due to its smaller approach.
Yes.
But it's closer to a AAA. It feels like a AAA game.
Yeah,
so it is
does.
like indie-ish. It's like indie-ish, for sure.
And that's my problem with it, is that like... Not Arc Raiders. I like that Arc Raiders is actually different.
Well, I'm saying Arc Raiders is like, that's the first time in a long time where I was like, whoa. Like I'm playing a game and I'm like, this is it's like a fresh genre. It's
something
Looter Shooter
new.
is not fresh.
No.
Like it's not new. There's already been Looter Shooters, but this one feels different, I guess. It doesn't feel as like intense as Tarkov.
No.
Like it doesn't feel as hardcore, but it is more hardcore than like a lot of games you'd play, and it's a lot more about the social aspect. But I guess looter shooters kind of always are, right? Like that you talk over your mic.
Yeah, I never knew that. I never knew that the whole extraction shooter thing was all about.
I'm having the most fun because the storylines are like made in the game. Like you remember when I was talking about that Lord of the Rings game that me and TJ did, and it was like cool because we kind of made the storyline. Like that, we made the plot line basically, and like we made the politics around everything. That's how Arc Raiders feel.
It is.
Like I feel like every time you go in to a raid, it's a different adventure. You're meeting people who are nice. You're meeting people who are mad. You're meeting people who are mean.
Yes.
You're meeting people who are disgustingly good. You're meeting people who are disgustingly bad.
Very
like and how I interact with people is like here's a story, okay? And this is kind of, I might get judged for this, but I have a couple stories that I want your opinion on, and then we can move back to. We don't have to just talk about Arc Raiders. I just want to give it its flowers.
Well,
this is something.
We need to give it something.
This is something that you should get. Like you should buy this game. If you're gonna buy a game, this is the game to buy.
Yes.
It's got endless content because the content is us.
Yes.
We're the content. It's almost like role playing, but not as lame. Like not as lame.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, so the other day, I get into one. I'm on this roof, and I don't even know the names of the buildings yet, but I'm on this roof next to an extraction point. I see this. I hear guys talking to each other. Like one guy's like, "Oh, dude, you're good," or whatever. Like you're good. Like well, I'm not going to shoot you. I see this guy hit the evac button. I start blasting him from the roof. I hear the guys in the building like, who's shooting? Who's shooting? We got to kill this team killer guy. The guy that I shoot that is shooting, he barely gets away behind like a block, but there's a bunch of bots around. So I throw this sound grenade on his body, and his buddy runs up to try to like help him out too, or like there's other people helping each other out because they're like teaming basically. I throw a sound grenade on them, and I'm just blasting them. All the bots down, all of them. They all die, all because I threw a sound grenade. They're all raging at me, saying I'm lame, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's one instance. So then I get a bunch of loot and I leave. Like, it's incredible. That's just for me throwing that. Like, that's one interaction. Another interaction I had. This is my favorite one. I'm fighting this guy. I start shooting him first. So I'm the guy who decided, hey, we're PvPing.
Yes.
Like, he claps me, like, to the point where I'm almost dead. So I have to, like, run into a building. There's like 3 guys in a group that are like, yo, dude, are you good? Are you good? I'm like, yeah, man, this guy started PvPing me behind me. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I need help. They kill him for me, and we loot him, even though I started it. So they don't know that. So while this guy's down, he's like, this guy started it. I'm like, no, dude, like, this guy started it. Dude, like, team killing, like, lame-o. They kill him. I get all this loot. I don't even leave the match. I go to the other side. I do it again. I'm fighting this guy. This guy kind of is just beaming me down. I run to this group who's still there. They're like, dude, you good? I'm like, no, this guy's fighting me too. Same thing. And then we all escape, like, together and get all this loot. And I was just, like, social engineering the situation.
Yes.
Like, what game does that? Like, what game is it like, dude, look at what I'm doing.
Other than Among Us?
It's a game. Yes. 100%. Where it's like, and then even if they killed me, like, it still would have been hilarious. Like, there's another situation where I knock a guy down. I knock this guy down in the elevator, and I'm about to finish him. This girl comes in and kills me, and is like, "That's what you get for team killing." And this other guy's talking so much trash and being so annoying that she kills him anyway and leaves me alive and lets us get out and, like, with my stuff. She's like, "This guy's annoying. I just gotta kill him or whatever." Even though I team kill, or like, well. They feel like it's team killing.
Oh yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to spin this into. Is first off, the variety of gameplay stuff is really great. It's great.
Yes. Yeah.
You meet different people.
You're talking about Arc, right?
Yes, I'm talking about Arc. You have PvEers, obviously, who are the more passive people. They just want to PvE. You have the PvPers who just want to fight and PvE, so they can not for unlockables. Like, I don't do quests. Here's the thing. I love single-player games. I don't do quests in this for one reason. Yeah. And that's because I came here to kill people. I'm being honest. And I have no problems with you saying and social engineering in a game that's probably made for social engineering.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it straight up is.
I mean, yeah. Yes. Yes. And it's perfectly, like, it can be hardcore if you want it, and it can be really chill if you want. Like, there's the stealth is so fun, like sneaking around and, like, be like in the shadows. Like, it's so fun.
Killing guys. Here's the thing: killing guys is the best part of the game. It just is. Yeah. And here's the thing.
I mean, to us, yeah.
Now, the PvEers have this strong. There is a subsect of this community that have a strong aggression, and this was exactly what I wanted to get to, because they, for some reason, so they want to do quests. They want to take the bots out. They want to do the quests. That's all they want to do. They want to get loot for no reason, literally no reason. Yep. And here's my problem with that. And if you kill them...
Not for no reason, but...
And if you kill them... But what's the point in getting loot if you're not going to use your guns to kill other people? I mean, I understand it for bots.
I mean, there's, like, little bosses. There's, like, that big boss you can fight. There's...
Which I never fought those, nor cared.
The quests are fun because there is, like, a narrative they, like, kind of show you throughout, so that's, like, kind of cool, but it's just something to do. Like,
anytime someone throws that in a game, like, I'm just like, I'd rather be killing dudes. I don't need context to why I'm killing dudes.
Yeah, I'm still, like, I mostly just kill dudes. Pretty much mostly that's what I'm doing. I will have times where if we're, like, talking I won't. There's been times where I haven't killed people. Mainly just because it's for my best interest not to, because they have a group, and if I'm in solo, if I have a group, like they have a group, if I shoot them, they're gonna kill me. There's just no way. Like I'm not good enough to kill all of them, so it's like, well.
And when he says group, these PvEers are grouping together. There is no team here, no nothing. They're in solos, and they're grouping together.
Solos, and they're teaming in solos. Yeah,
like what?
And not even teaming. They're just like. They're just around each other, like, and then they, like I said, but this is cool. This is cool though. Like there being people who want to protect people trying to PvE, and then it makes heroes and villains. Like that's cool. It's cool. There's people who are upset with you. I want people to be like, no, you don't PvE these guys. Like don't PvE these guys, because then I'm like, okay, cool. This makes it more interesting for me to kill you and them.
Yes, it does. But I guess for me,
no one needs to be getting mad. I don't.
This is where the problem comes in. They want a separate PvE mode. They want a separate PvE mode, and I'm like, guys.
Well, then you don't want a looter shoot. You just don't want a looter shoot.
Yes.
Like that's
play a single player game with co-op.
You were saying play Destiny 2 or whatever.
It's like, play Destiny 2. Play
play
Halo 1, 2, or 3 campaign. Play something that's play Firefight, Halo Firefight, play Nazi Zombies, play all this stuff. There's things you can do. There's games you can play that are for PvEers. Okay? They exist. There are good PvE games. This is not solely a PvE game. It's a PvP PvE game. It makes it interesting. And you getting upset enough to request a different mode is kind of cringe. I'm just being honest. I'm not walking up to a company like I'm not walking up to Nintendo and saying, "Give me traditional Zelda." Like I'm not going to their headquarters and saying that. They're putting it on the Steam review page. I'm not doing that. I do talk about it. I do talk about how I want it, but I'm not shaking my fist screaming at them like saying but I'm not going to I'm glad, you know what? They have their Zelda. It's their Zelda, it's not mine, and I'll just go elsewhere. That's the thing with these people. They need to realize, go elsewhere. If you're going to have a problem with it, go elsewhere. It's okay to talk about it. Oh, maybe I want this. Not being angry about it, though. I think anger...
Yeah. Yes.
It doesn't solve any... Anger doesn't solve anything. Or, here's an idea. Like I said, play a different game. Play a different game, seriously. Now, I agree. Yeah. The hierarchy thing's fun with the defending, you have these grandstanding glory hounds who
it's fun. It's like they're to them, they're like, we're being the good guys. To me, I'm like, dude, this makes it more fun for me because now you get to the best is when there's somebody trying to defend someone and you still kill them. Then it's like now you look extra lame. Like you tried to be heroic and I still got you. Like
I don't see the funny part is I don't even see it as heroic. I just see it
to
as
them
like,
it is.
To them it is, and I'm like, I understand. Like, it's weird. This is weird. The weird part about the game for me is people think that the PvEers need to be defended.
Some people, yeah.
And I'm thinking in my head, the PvEers could just defend themselves. Like
yeah, 100%. Well, yes, some of them are. The reason they're not fighting is because they are just bad. Like the amount of players I've run into who just have no capacity of like fighting or aware of their surroundings. I got 4 kills in a raid today just by dodge rolling. They're like missing shots. Like they just don't know. They just not everybody. Which that does make it seem weird,
bro.
I do agree with you. How are you having fun in a game if you're only PvEing the whole time? I don't get because then you're just not having any fun because then you're just getting killed. You're getting your stuff taken. And at least if you're gonna do that, at least be good at hiding. These guys are running out in the open, hoping that like play it cool. Then be like Splinter Cell. Like don't let me see you. Don't let me hear you. Don't let me see you.
That's the problem with people is they have like. They think in their head that everyone's going to obey them, and they get mad, and I'm thinking, why would I obey you? It's a game. It's a video game, dude. Who's gonna obey you? Your single player companions? Yes, because that's what the game is designed for.
Yeah.
You have people that obey you and listen to you. Not everyone does. In interesting single player games, they don't obey you. But I will say, I'm not a bot, dude. I'm a person. I'm a human being. I'm gonna kill you. I'm sorry. You give me a gun in a game, I pointed at you, you're dead. I'm gonna do it.
Yes, and that's pretty much how I play all the time too. Unless, like I said, but that's the cool part about the game is that there are people who don't play that way.
Did people play Sea of Thieves and think I need to be protected? Just don't kill me.
I don't know. I have had people help me when I'm getting fought, when I don't know, like when I'm like, I don't know, I'm new or whatever. I've had people help me in fights. But that's part of the social construct of it. Like that's what makes it fun is that we make our content in the game. Arc Raiders is a base. If there wasn't proximity chat, probably would have died, but it'd be less popular. Like part of the fun is hearing people get mad or hearing people be dramatic when they're dying, like, nah, like all that kind of stuff.
I guess I just find the mentality weird, personally.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds so boring to me. Like I can't even imagine a more boring experience.
Like that'd be the most boring. PvP. That'd be the most boring game of all time. Like a game that has PvP in it.
But I have not fought. Like some of the fun is like when I'm low and I don't have enough stuff to fight. Like I can't really fight. Being able to talk to them and like try to schmooze your way out of stuff is like some of the fun.
It
like,
is
where you're like, oh, okay, like where I would kill you if I was able to, if I had the stuff right now. Like that's like kind of some of the fun to me. But that's still killing people. Like I still would kill people. Like so it's not really me choosing like, hey, I'm not going to fight you. Like I would fully fight them if I was capable. I just like that there's other avenues too of like when I need it. Like, oh, I'm going to talk to this person and hope that they're cool. And even though if I were on their side, I would kill them 100%. But that doesn't mean, I don't know. The whole like it creates storylines in it. When there's people who you let go, when there's people who you don't let go, when there's people who are trying to defend these guys who suck, when there's people who are just killing people who suck on purpose.
You're actually making your own fun. You're not just...
Yes, and that's why I think Arc and games, multiplayer games that are like this should take notes that it's the community that makes your game fun, not you.
Yes.
Half the time. Like people are going to get bored. That's what I've realized in my adulthood too, is people are gonna get bored of stuff unless they have people around them making it fun, like multiplayer stuff. I'm not talking about single player stuff.
Multiplayer stuff. I mean, even then, I prefer a good mod or something. Like I need something. I still like single player games. I can still replay them, but I need a mod. I need a modding community for certain games to be interesting.
100%.
Even Halo, like, the things that made that game interesting was that community. You'd have custom multiplayer maps. You'd have custom stuff, custom campaigns. The thing is, that's how things run. You need the community to make the content, or else if the dev's gone, what are you going to do? Like, just, especially for multiplayer, you're just sitting there playing the same gosh dang thing over and over again.
Yeah, I could not agree more with you, Seth.
What?
Yeah, I mean, unless you're honestly, we've talked about, I don't even know how pros do it. I was gonna say unless you're pro, but I don't even know how. I guess just the competition part, like competing at a high level, must be what keeps them around. Because
I mean, that could be fun.
There's no way a game doesn't get boring. Yeah, like that part. If you're at the top, I guess, and competing, like for me, I don't know how these guys don't get bored and don't want to like spice it up. Not that they don't, but I'm saying like I can't imagine playing Call of Duty all day, every day.
Think about the casuals too, dude. The freaking COD bros, dude. I don't know how they do it. Those guys even less so.
I don't know.
They will walk into the McDonald's. They will knock on the door. They'll be like, "Hey, can I have my same old Big Mac?" And look, it's tasty, okay? But the thing is, it comes out like butt, depending on what you eat, how fast you eat it. So you walk in, you get your 10 Big Macs, you like start scarfing down the 10 Big Macs. They taste the same, you get them every day. every week, but you just keep eating them and eating them,
Yeah.
and they don't get bored. They just keep eating the same thing over and over.
Dude.
There's no difference. It's the same thing. It's the same sandwich.
Same sandwich.
And there's no differences. Dude. Oh, and then some guy walks in. Let's say he puts some hot sauce on it. And then people are like, oh, that's kind of, they taste it. It's completely different. The Cod Bro, or as I call them, Vanilla Joes, who hate
keep
mods.
Talking. I'm still listening. I got to talk to this guy real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
Keep talking.
They hate mods. There is a subsect of people that hate mods, that hate creativity in the community. They hate mods. They hate They hate mods. They hate any form of like community made content. And they make fun of it because they're like, oh, it's jank. You know, I'd rather just have an experience provided by the developer. And I felt the same way with like single player games where at some point a franchise is going to die whether you like it or not, or it's going to be put on ice for like a decade. Usually it's like put on ice for a decade. So what do? You know, you replay the other games, but you hope that mods come in or community stuff comes in. And the thing with Arc Raiders is it's all about player community-driven stuff. And I think that's how games should be. We can't always have the original developer's experience because at some point that experience is not going to be supported anymore. Those devs that you love so much, those creatives might split up, they might disband, they might leave, the team might change. But with Arc Raiders, you don't have to deal with that because the game is just about people talking to each other, scheming like we talked about, you know, being heroes, being villains, being all this stuff. It is role-playing, essentially. Everyone's role-playing, everyone's doing what they want to do. It's kind of how Sea of Thieves should have been. But the problem with Sea of Thieves was you couldn't do the role playing because you're on two giant boats going away from each other. Like you could slightly do it, but you're sailing for hours. In this, you meet players instantly. So you basically have constant interaction with players. You have constant constant battles or truces or alliances, or, you know, you can lie to a person. It is kind of like a role-playing game, and it's like how deep single-player games are with their role-playing games, where you have Fallout where you're like role-playing a bad guy or a good guy or whatever. But this is a multiplayer game where you can do that, which is insane.
Yes.
I think it's 100%. Insane. You know, you don't have that level of depth in most multiplayer games. Ever. Period. Usually it's the same thing. You go to the map you go to the map and you kill people. That's usually what multiplayer games are when you have a PvP element, and that's it. This adds a lot more to it.
Well, Sea of Thieves, like, is more like an MMO kind of. I mean, they're both MMOs, but
yes,
Sea of Thieves like sort of RPG. And I actually, I usually I would say I like that more, but after Arc Raiders, I'm like, dude, this is what games are missing. Like, I'm not saying, hey, let's talk and be best friends or something like that, but the fact that you can interact is cool. And it's not like interact where you're like in Call of Duty and you're just like talking trash. It's like, I don't know. It almost, like I was trying to say, it feels like I'm in like a Star Wars movie or like
it's post-apocalyptic. You're basically in Fallout. You're making alliances.
Yeah.
You're saying
like I'm like a cowboy or something. Like we're like, oh, some cowboys are good, some cowboys are bad, some people are civilians. Like
you have vigilantes.
Basically, the just PvE guys are just like
they're the
civilian
guys.
Sheep.
They're the sheep that are slaughtered.
Yeah. Yeah. It would be interesting to see what people say. Like, it is. I do get what you're saying when you say why, if you're just looting, why are you playing the game?
That's what confuses me. That's what annoys me about the entire thing is Do they like? I don't think they like being a part of the system. I actually don't think they do. I don't think they're like secretly do. I think
that's why they get some of them get mad.
I think the reason why they're playing is just because it's like, guys, there are well crafted PvE games that you can co-op in that are so fun.
Yes.
It doesn't even have to be an MMO. It can be anything. And you're just going to sit here and complain? That's my problem. Like, if you're going to sit here and complain, it's like me with COD. Why would I stick around in that McDonald's if I'm just going to shake my fist and say, the food's not very good? Why would I stay? What's the purpose of me staying at that McDonald's? You know, like I don't get it. It's like I go up to the cook and I say, your food sucks. It's disgusting. It feels pre-processed. I don't like it. Like that's pointless.
Yeah.
Me getting mad. Just leave the McDonald's. Okay?
What
I'm talking about with COD. Just leave the McDonald's.
Oh, COD.
Just walk away from the McDonald's.
I looked up a discussion of why people like just loot.
Just walk away. Just walk away.
People are, it's interesting though, because part of the looter shooter aspect of which we haven't really been doing much. I've gone in with some custom loadouts a couple times, but like some of the fun is like you start getting good and then you start bringing in good stuff like bigger shields.
Yes.
And you just start like, frying people. And then at that point you are just going into kill. Like those guys are just people who go into kill. Like I do think the free loadouts are great for like people like you, me, and Matt, you know?
Yeah, who just run around.
People who are just running around just being reckless. So it's cool. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to think. I could see people getting annoyed with like, okay, why am I bringing in good stuff if someone with a kettle can just blast my face off?
I guess the reason why is because...
And like some of the fun is I don't want everybody using free loadouts.
No.
So it's like...
But it's a survival game. The thing is, dude, it's meant to be a survival game in some aspects where you have to get to the point before the timer goes down. You have to live before you get there. If the timer goes down, you're dead. The thing is, you have to play it safe. You have to play it smart. It'd be a boring game if you kept your loadout. Because guess what?
Oh, no, I don't want you to keep your loadout. Absolutely not. I'm not saying you should keep your stuff. I was trying to say that I'm sure it's frustrating for people who have like, oh, I'm going to bring in my blue or purple gun, and then I come in with a kettle and blast them. That's part of the risk you're taking, okay? Yes. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that maybe some of the guns in the free loadout might be a little strong.
Yes.
Where it's like, okay, so I have this gun that I can definitely kill you with. I mean, I don't want it to be so weak you don't have a chance.
I mean, dude, it felt pretty weak for me. The freaking 12 capacity magazine guns having to reload.
That was the
the freaking Rattler or whatever.
The Rattler, yeah. I don't think all of them need to change. I think getting in with a Pharaoh sucks.
It's terrible.
Because if you're close up, you're doomed.
So bad.
You're doomed.
It is pretty good when you're sniping, though. I've killed some guys with a Pharaoh.
I don't think it's a bad gun, but close up, it's over.
Oh, it's trash. It's trash.
No, trash.
I haven't looked at the stats of it. The Pharaoh actually does do high damage. Oh, might be too much. Might be too high.
So yeah, the thing is, if you don't hit headshots, though, it takes 2.
True.
By the time you're reloaded, unless the person's terrible, you should be dead.
Can you imagine if you didn't have shields in this game? If they just removed shields?
Oh, that would be way too fast.
That would be hilarious, though.
Way too fast.
That'd be hilarious.
Everything's done so well in the sense of healing. You can't do immediately. Like you have to be strategic about everything.
No,
and that's very refreshing because I go try to play like the new. I mean, Black Ops 7 is like one of the worst games I've ever played. Like, it's one of the worst Call of Duties I've ever played in my whole life, and that's saying a lot. Like. Which is so funny because I swear when I like a game, the pros hate it. When the pros love a game, I hate it.
Yes.
Like the aim assist feels really different, and I'm actually okay with it being less. But you're making it less, and we can wall jump, and all this stuff.
It's like you're not really.
Dude, the game doesn't even run good. I'm like I'm playing it yesterday. I'm getting packet losses for no reason.
the network.
It's not my internet.
Yeah, no.
I'm getting frame stutters. No reason. Really, I'm on the lowest settings of every. Like, there's no reason I should be stuttering or like. Anyway,
it is
trash.
the McDonald's.
It's literally
It
trash.
is the McDonald's, and that's what I wish people would realize. It's McDonald's. Stop eating it. It's not a steak. You're not getting a fine cooked. You're not getting a Red Robin burger. You're getting a Big Mac.
Yeah,
it's not very good. It's salty. It's weird. There's like a taste to it that's off. It may have been good back in the day, but it's not anymore. Now it's modern McDonald's. You walk out with your stomach feeling like garbage, and you're still hungry. So you just keep buying the food over and over again.
Be more accurate.
You're buying the same food over and over again.
That's a great example. I mean, that is how COD is.
It's like,
honestly, besides, I have more fun on Warzone, which isn't that much more fun, and I just don't.
They need to.
After playing a game like this, I'm like, well, this. I would rather play Fortnite than Call of Duty.
Oh, agreed. You want me to be honest about what needs to happen with COD? Not to get off topic. We need a team purge. We need a purge of the team.
Yeah.
We need some new blood, not these people who are here now. We need to cut some. Every aspect of COD is suffering. Campaign's trash. Multiplayer is okay. Freaking zombies.
I was casually trying to play multiplayer too. It wasn't like I was like, dude, I'm going into sweat. I was just like, oh, I'm gonna like watch something on the side, like what and I still was like, this game is so bad. Even when I don't care, it's bad. Like,
it's just bad. It's a bad franchise now.
It's charging $70 for that, by the way.
And that's
$70.
You would pay $70 for that Big Mac in your hands, buddy. You would hold that in your hands. You're like, and it doesn't taste better. Okay, it doesn't taste good. It doesn't have good toppings. The zombies is trash. The campaign's trash. The multiplayer, when it comes to the engine, spaghetti code garbage. Okay? Why? How can you not program? You're a team of developers from a multi-million to billion-dollar company, and you can't program it correctly. We are cutting heads. That's what we need to be doing. Cutting heads. Getting people out.
Yeah. Dude, I 100%
cut heads.
I'm just trying to see why the pros, because like I said, dude,
people got to stop coming back to it.
I'm trying to think of like what it is that every time the pros like the game, I hate it. Every time that I hate it, or every time I love it, the pros like, this one sucks.
It's like, stop. They hated COD World War II, and I thought COD World War II was fun. I didn't play the multiplayer, but it looked good.
Fry it. Someone's just like saying it's the best game. This game is so bad. From all the modern CODs, this one gets the bad press. Not bad press. It's just
bad, bro. It's bad. Modern COD needs to die. Like, we need something new. We need new blood. We need new people. We need something fresh.
Plus, dude, why are the kill streaks so bad? Why is there a tower of drones that like throw out explodey drones on the? Like, what are we talking about? It makes me. I can't even play the game.
Do you remember the Vanguard kill streak that would drop the giant bomb that would go down and it would blow up an entire room of people?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Predator missile was fun because you could control the missile and it would actually.
Best ones we had were COD 4. The best freaking kill streaks we've had.
Call in the attack helicopter. There's no chopper gunner, no vehicles.
I don't need it to seem like I'm in a sci-fi movie. Like,
no.
why?
Oh, yeah, dude,
what are you doing?
They looked at Black Ops 3 and people said, why did you go so futuristic with Black Ops 3? They said that to their faces. Why? And they're like, because we wanted to. And I'm thinking,
cool, bad idea. No one cares.
Why did you do that? Even Advanced Warfare, honestly, I need to apologize after all this stuff that's happened. Advanced Warfare, you were not that bad in comparison to any of these games, okay? I'm sorry.
Dude, yes. The other night, I was playing with my buddy. We were playing Call of Duty, and we were like, okay, We tried multiplayer. We're like, whoa, this sucks. Like, let's go to Warzone. Play Warzone. It doesn't matter if I don't play forever now. My skill based matchmaking is just so high that I'm like, I'm playing against people who are disgusting. And then I come back and I don't play, so I'm like getting rammed because I don't play anymore. I'm sure it has something to do with how much I was obsessed with it over that time. But anyway, we switched to Halo Infinite, which is basically done.
It is dead.
We played till 4 a.m.
Yeah, because
that's how much better,
infinitely better game.
Halo is than Call of Duty. Call of Duty is balls compared to Halo. and I
keep in mind,
especially now, definitely now, it's balls compared to Halo.
Keep in mind, in 2010 when Reach came out, I was disappointed with Halo. I was disappointed. I was mad. I was like, oh, COD's like, getting really good. It was around Modern Warfare 2 days. I was like, oh, I'll just go back and
all those
Black
Ops 1,
Black
2,
Ops 1.
Modern Warfare, those are great. Those games are great.
Black Ops 1 and Reach came out in the same year. Halo Reach and Black Ops 1. And I played Black Ops 1 was infinitely better than Halo Reach was.
Incredible.
It was so much better than Halo Reach was. I was mad. I was like, wait, what happened? Like I said, I am going to make an episode about that on my podcast. I have to talk about the weird. We've already talked about it a little bit here, but I want to take my receipts that I've had from playing these games for years and tell them, hey, you guys screwed up, Bungie. I'm sorry. I like you, but you screwed up massively.
Yeah. I'm just saying that's how bad Black Ops 7 is that I'm playing Infinite, which is basically dead.
It's a dead game.
It's not dead in the sense you can get mad. A lot of people play it.
Yes.
Like a pretty good amount, but I'm saying like it's like Black Ops 7 is the new thing. Infinite's like, we're done updating our game, and I played a Halo Infinite for hours.
And then think about Master Chief Collection.
Takes more skill than. I'm sorry, people can. I like gunfights taking longer.
Yes.
Short gunfights suck. They absolutely suck.
Yes, they do.
Less brain power. It takes worse aim. It takes like. You clutch out a 1v2 in Halo, you played your balls off. You could get a 1v2 in Call of Duty by accident. They can accidentally stack up on each other and you got 2 kills. Like, I don't know. I just was playing Halo Infinite and I was like getting angry. I'm like, Black Ops 7 is so bad. Like, who in the right mind? And Infinite has what, that's just how I feel. I think Halo takes way more skill than they're different skills for sure.
Well, dude, old COD did require skill. You had to study maps. You had to study choke points. You had to team up.
Kind of do, but
I'm saying you had to team up.
You die so boys. Fast now. It's like
back in the day, it took a while to kill.
Like you're just killing me. Like you're jumping on wall. Like it's just I'm like trying to play this. And I'm like, who? Seriously, this is the first time I've ever been like, who likes this garb? Like, who is playing this game and like, I like this. It's mind-boggling to me. I was playing it yesterday. Even if it was running smoothly, I'm just like, wait, who likes this? How did I like this? Like, it's so zero fun. Like, yeah, I don't know. People are gonna disagree, but I don't care. That game is bad.
Well, the thing is the movement, and this is what happened. They saw the movement from every previous game, and they started just throwing them together. Dolphin dives back. Yep. Okay, Cold War's like, okay, that's kind of cool. And then Omni movement happens later, and all this crap. Like a boxer, you can just juke around. Like
yeah.
And then now you can jump on walls just like the other games, like freaking wall running on freaking Black Ops 3, boosting in Advanced Warfare. Like, they take every single cue from these games, and I'm thinking in my head, like, why? Okay, well, why?
Please, tell me why. I don't know. I seriously don't.
You know what I think happened? So Titanfall started this trend. I am being honest, it did. Titanfall is 100% to blame for any of this catching on. The first Titanfall was a game that people loved so much that every developer was salivating.
Why did it die?
And it died because, first off, I think it was like Xbox One exclusive, and they killed the servers faster than you can believe.
Yeah, but why? Because they weren't making enough money.
That's probably why it is. It was a case of here's
it's
the
like a
thing.
cult classic. It's like people like it, but it wasn't like super popular.
There are a couple games where this happens. It's like watching a good movie. You think it's good in the moment. You think, you know what, this is really good. And then slowly people started to realize, this is weird. Like you had fun elements, but the thing is with mech stuff, when I'm controlling a mech, it's cool, okay? That's a cool concept.
Really
mech
cool.
multiplayer is a cool concept, but it felt clunky. I don't know what it was.
I seriously didn't play it. I didn't play it once.
The mechs felt clunky. You get knocked out of your mech, you're running on walls and stuff, and I'm thinking, okay, that's kind of a cool concept. But here's the problem. In most mech games I play, you can fly. There's other types of combat. You can fly around, you can do crazy stuff like Robotech, you can transform, you can do all this stuff. In this, you're just putting a bulky mech that goes really slow. It feels clunky. Melee on the mech is really slow. It's like, and it doesn't fit that type of game. I don't think it fits a multiplayer first-person shooter on decently sized maps. I don't know why. It was weird. It was like it was an idea.
Like I said, I didn't play it. I mean, I watched you guys play it. I've never played Titanfall.
It was an idea that blew up, but unfortunately, it just kind of created this. I think the reason why it fell was because people saw it as an innovative idea, and then they realized playing it was good on paper, but it was not good in execution. Like on paper, you're like, oh, that's really cool. But when you play it, you notice it's clunky, it's weird. It feels like it feels off. Something about it feels off. Something feels dated. Like every other game feels, you play a COD, you're like, okay, this feels timeless. You play Titanfall, you think I'm playing a 2013 game.
It depends on the COD. I don't think they all feel timeless.
I don't think obviously not everyone feels timeless, but I'm saying you can feel the era. In 2013, I felt like game developers were experimenting. They were trying to experiment, but for me, they just they felt like they were doing weird stuff.
I think I'm just, yeah.
And it didn't work out.
I think I'm just starting to want my gun games to be more about the guns.
Yes.
And not about, like, I want it to be more about the gunfight, not about the, like, you doing insane movement stuff. Like, I want to be thinking about outsmarting you.
Yes.
Like, I don't want to be thinking about, oh, if I hit slide faster than you, or if my sense is higher than you, then I'd be like, you can still outplay with movement in Arc Raiders. It's just way different though, because you're using cover, you're using. Yeah, I don't know if it's just me getting older, but the freaking fast movement these days to me just feels like freaking trash bag. Like
they are also pouring it on so much that you can't even avoid it. Like there's no, it's essentially like, at least when I played like Modern Warfare 2019, I could get kills. Like I might get like 10, 12 kills.
I thought 2019 was a solid game.
At least
hated that game.
At least there were elements where I was like,
the maps were pretty bad.
The maps were really bad. So there was like
you have like 6 flank routes every map. Like why?
And that's the thing, is they noticed that, and they just it's weird to me that it's just spaghetti code. That's the thing. They saw trends. Activision, the dirty fiends they are, saw trends, and they started cranking those trends to 11. They saw speed, so they kept cranking the dial up over and over and over again because they saw a game succeed.
At what point do we stop? At what point is it like, okay, fast enough? I think we should have stopped at 2019. I think 2019 was fast enough. You did not need to go faster than that.
No. You know what's funny?
You didn't need to add omni movement. You didn't need to, like, we're at a point now where I'm like, guys, what are we doing here?
I need to apologize.
Like, I understand there was wall jumps before, but I'm saying, like, dude, omni movement, wall bouncing, like, this sucks. This game sucks balls.
I need to apologize to Black Ops 4.
Makes me mad. It's that bad, so bad.
I need to apologize to Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 was
a great game.
Honestly,
Honestly.
it was infinitely
in
better than all the games that came after it. It just was.
Mm-hmm.
It just was, dude. It was
2019. I thought was if the maps were better, it would have. I think it would have been great.
But the
maps were horrendous.
The thing is, the philosophy they had with that game was, we're experimenting. We're not experimenting anymore. We're going to make this the future and we're going to crank it up. You can tell by the way they were designing the maps, they were trying to design it around the way the character was moving, which is a good idea in some ways. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, when you design it around movement like that, the maps are going to be so weird. Like I just feel like because you've changed stuff so much, it's going to be hard to make something that works with that movement, especially with COD. It's just an odd thing because you have to think, okay, this guy's faster, he can tack sprint, he can slide. Okay, how do we make the maps? We make them bigger, we make them smaller. Well, we're going to have to throw the old map design out because it's completely different movement-wise. Mm-hmm. Even a slight cranking of the speed changes everything. It just does. And that's the thing. It doesn't make sense to me what I know what Activision was thinking. They always think this. They always do this. They always do this. Like I said,
what were they thinking?
They see stuff. They're like a seal clapping. They see something succeed even for a second. They're like, we should copy that idea. And then they don't realize, dude, Titanfall is never coming back. It's dead. There are people that like it.
Yeah, but okay.
But
I don't think like this was just them combining everything they've had in other games and slapping it into one.
I'm talking the beginning of this. This was the seed
like Black Ops 3 or whatever.
This was the seed that was planted. This was the seed that germinated everything being this
I guess
way.
Advanced Warfare had jetpacks, and that was crazy. I hated the jetpacks when it came out. I actually think I'd rather have that than this garbage we have right now.
Yes, I have to apologize. Now, I'm not going to apologize to COD Ghosts. That was just a bad game. Some people said they should, and I'm thinking I'm not apologizing to that.
The only reason we're so upset is because we like these, we love these franchises.
Yes.
It's like, anyway. Yeah, I had more fun on Halo Infinite than Black Ops 7. Black Ops 7 is a balls game. It's a balls game. Trash game.
It is.
And I don't even care. Like, I would love, please, for somebody to tell me. The only thing I can give it is that the aim assist is toned down. That's the only thing that I can give it.
But everything else is like...
Everything else, freaking horrendously bad.
Also...
Maps, bad. Movement, bad. The guns, bad. Why is there so many 3-round... Why is there 3-round burst SMGs? That's a trash idea. That's a garbage idea.
Also, there are people that try to explain this away in the most dumb way possible, and I'm not going to be mean here, okay? I'm not trying to be mean, but they say that people got tired of the modern thing where you're just boots on the ground, and I'm thinking, who got tired of that? Who did?
Not me.
No, I never saw anybody in
back
planet
in the day,
Earth.
Anytime they were like... Anytime everyone was like, hope it's boots on the ground. Anytime they did anything different, we're like, hopefully it's boots on the ground. Like, everybody was saying that. Jetpacks, hope it's boots on the ground.
Yes.
Like, or please let the next one be boots on the ground.
Do you not realize...
They somehow ruined boots on the ground, too, because they're just idiots.
No, dude, they couldn't... Well, the thing is, the original team left, too. That doesn't help. They kicked...
Well, then your game should go with you.
Yes,
because then COD should have stopped making CODs 15 years ago. At this point.
After MW2, they left.
That's how bad Black Ops 7 is. I'm just like, dude,
and they're going to keep making these games. They're going to keep making them.
Everyone's like, dude, the next Call of Duty is going to be insane. Like the next Modern Warfare. And like, first off, Modern Warfare better anyway.
Yes.
But especially these days. Black Ops is so bad.
Yeah, Black Ops is terrible.
So I can't even like seriously, dude. I don't even know. They've had 2 years, and how much you want to bet their next game is garbage?
The last game that I liked was Cold War. Cold War was the last game.
Cold War was fun.
It was
Cold War's multiplayer felt really good to me. Yeah.
And it's a shame that it only lasted a year, not even 2. And I was thinking, wow, that's great. So that's
I do see now why so many people who play like more serious shooters like talk about how COD's like not very competitive.
Yes.
Because like I said, COD is more of a movement game. It's all about how fast you can go. Like and I guess teamwork plays into it. Like if you're with a squad of 3 people and you're all communicating, teamwork and strategy plays into it, right?
Yes.
I'm just talking about if you're playing solos. I'm not saying that there's no strategy in Call of Duty. You got to know the spawns.
Yes.
You got to know how to make people. You got to there's a lot of decisions you have to make in a split second. I'm liking our creators because I have time to be like, yes. What's the plan here? And then I have time to be like, it's like why I like Halo. I can get shot at and seen, and I can get away. I can reposition.
Yes.
I can outshoot you. Like I don't like that if you see me in COD after an interaction, I'm probably dead. Like anyone's dead for the most part.
This is what I'll give.
That just feels bad. There needs to be shields. Give me shields. I don't want me to die in less than a millisecond because somebody shot me first.
The time to kill has gotten so fast that there is no reason to not have armor.
Honestly, yeah, at this point.
Which is sad, even though you could just up the time to kill.
Yeah, you should.
Instead of just having a mechanic,
long time ago.
Instead of just having a mechanic, just have the time to kill be faster. I mean slower.
Yeah.
You don't even need shields.
Dude, somebody was walking around with a cloaking device. I'm like, what game are you making
Is this
here,
Halo?
Guys?
Is this Halo?
No,
it's active camo.
Yeah. It was like he had camo. I'm like, what are we playing here? Halo is just so much more fun because there's the weapon. It's first off, you all have the same weapon. You all have the same base weapon in Halo when you enter a match in ranked. You have 2 things. You have either overshields or the cloaking device.
Yes.
And then you have snipes and rockets. You're fighting for those. Basically, there's like BRs on the map too if you want to pick those up, but those aren't the super weapon. Like you have 2 things you're basically fighting over. They're all super fair maps. Doesn't matter. I'm never in Halo Infinite or any Halo game am I like we got the bad side because they make even fair maps because they care about.
No, I agree.
Like if the game is competitive or not. So I'm playing this and I'm playing Halo. I'm seriously, dude. I'm like, why do I ever play? If I want to play a competitive shooter, why do I ever play Call of Duty?
Yes.
Ever. This game is so bad now. And I know, like we talk about Halo and Call of Duty a lot. We just like shooters.
Yeah,
I think that's just our genre.
And this
like
is
people talk about fighting games, like our genre's shooting. If we're playing multiplayer games, we like shooting.
And this is the thing with the thing with Halo Infinite is it looked one thing minus the team. We're not talking about the team here. We're talking about the game on its own. We're not talking about the team. Yeah. We're not talking about the bugs at launch. Here's the thing. Yeah. It at least kept those things are bad. I'm not going to ignore those, obviously. Ignoring that's not right to ignore stuff. But what I will say is we're setting those aside right now. We're not ignoring them. Halo Infinite stayed true to what Halo was.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. That's the thing. Halo Infinite looked at what Halo 5 did, which codded the crap up. And it looked at the COD kids rushing in to play Halo, Halo 5, and it threw them to the side. Because they realized that their core fan base matters. That's the problem with these companies. They don't care about the core fan base, even though the core fan base is what gave them a platform in the beginning. Okay?
Yeah.
And even, this is the thing. You look at the general audiences. Like I said, I always bring up general audiences, but this is the truth. Stop listening to the general audiences. Okay?
What do you mean?
I'm saying general audiences.
Like the casuals?
They're outside, and there's the community of the people that liked it from the beginning, is what I'm saying, like Halo.
Okay, because the casuals, you should they have to for money, like just
yes,
money
to a
makers.
degree, but I'm saying they do it to a ridiculous degree.
Well, this game doesn't feel casual to me at all. I think that they went the opposite with this game.
I'm saying Infinite did not. I'm saying 5 saw the market trends. I'm talking about the market trends of 5, like Halo 5. It saw with 5 they saw the generic FPSs. You know, they saw the generic shooters of the time, and I like COD, but it's still like it is a stereotype FPS. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they saw the trends that they were doing, which they started. COD was still doing okay in 2015. It wasn't awful. It wasn't great, but it was like, okay, they saw that. So they said, yes, let's copy COD. The general audiences drool for this game. So we have to copy it. Even Halo Reach saw that. They're like, oh, well, look at what Activision's doing. That's what Bungie said. We need to copy that.
And I'm true. Like, guys, they did do that.
Guys, do you know what made your game fun? It was an arena shooter. Okay? That's what Halo was. It was like GoldenEye. It kind of was. It kind of was like that, where you had your weapons you had to pick up. You had to memorize the spawns. You had to do your stuff. There was a style that it was carrying over, and people liked that style, and we still do. The problem with what I'm saying and kind of drawing things together here, you know, we are an hour and 6 minutes, but I'm okay with going a little bit just to say this last bit here.
Yeah.
My problem is what I like about Halo Infinite, and this even includes Arc Raiders. This includes all these games. They make games that are actually fun. They don't look at a trend. They don't say, "Hey, let's do this." They make a game fun. That's what I want a game to be. I want a game to be fun. I don't want it to be trendy. I don't want it to be copying everything else. I want something original. Halo was original back in the day. It was an evolution of what GoldenEye's arena shooter gameplay was. Arc Raiders is original. It's its own kind of genre. It takes extraction shooters, but it takes it in a different direction.
Yeah, it does. I don't know what exactly. Well, no, because there's PvE in Tarkov too. I don't know why it feels so much better to me than. I think it feels chiller than Tarkov.
And that's.
But it also has control. I know people are going to call me a normie, and like I'm bashing COD, but I use a controller. Like I am a controller player, like straight up. But
that's fine being a controller player.
No, I know. I'm just saying. Some people are like, you know how that gets. People get
but that's
like, you have aimbot.
That's the thing is you need to realize that. And that's what I'm saying about general audiences. That's all I wanted to say. They love trends. They eat them like McDonald's. They eat them like McDonald's. They do. They love going to McDonald's. I know I'm laying on to McDonald's, but I see people in that drive-through line bumper to bumper to bumper to bumper at McDonald's almost every day. I'm thinking that must get old. That's what I'm saying.
It has to. I'm sure it does.
Like you're constantly having the same place over and over. You're never changing it up. But that's how general audiences are. They will latch onto a game and they will love that franchise. They will only play that game. Like they see something they really like, and if you say they should play a different game, they will tell you to leave.
Yeah.
That's how they operate. Oh, I'm a Smash fan now. I only like Smash. Oh, I'm a Mario fan. I only like Mario. Oh, I'm a Zelda fan. I only like Zelda. Like these people exist and you should not cater to them.
Yeah, you think they do?
Yes, they do. To a degree. Or I only like COD. COD people.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think it's more common with multiplayer games. People are like, I play this.
Yes, like they have this.
I mean, the whole thing is, in a way, I almost miss when gaming was just nerdy and nobody was doing it.
Same, to a degree, yeah.
Online was more fun. Yeah. I feel like once corporations found out money was big with it, it just screws everything up. Like once the greedy people realize there's money to be made, it's just like
I said, just
don't get me
look.
wrong. Like there's Arc Raiders is like a great example of like no, there are still people out here who like care, and it's a perfect game because it's multiplayer, but it's also kind of not. Like you go through matches where it's not sometimes, so you're getting like the you know, you're getting like sometimes you're going in and you're getting semi-chill experiences. Sometimes you're going in and it's action-packed the whole time. Like I don't know. There's a reason everybody's playing. Like so many people are playing it.
It's because it's original. It's interesting. Unlike the other stuff, which is the same, they copy trends. That's my problem. Every game comes in.
Yeah.
Like I'm okay with the game genre being here. Okay, this type of FPS or something, or this type of single player game, but add some new stuff to it, people. Or look at what the older people did with innovation. They just innovated. That's what they did back then. They innovated. They didn't just sit here copying. Now they copy. They don't innovate. They don't add a little spice on top. They copy directly.
Yeah.
That's how games are now. They copy formulas. They don't even innovate with formulas.
Yeah, it's weird. I almost feel like I almost feel like looter shooters is like a better battle royale.
It is.
It's like a better version of battle royale.
It is. See, that's people evolving a genre.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's just like I didn't know that I didn't think that I would think this, but it's like I will say I actually had more fun on PUBG than I did on Call of Duty, like Warzone. Like I have more fun on PUBG now than I do in Warzone. But
it's because
PUBG and it feels kind of similar to Arc Raiders. There's a little more movement in Arc Raiders.
It is still it still has that kind of, it's still like PUBG and Arc Raiders don't have snappy movement though. That's the thing.
More and I don't want that. I actually like that. Like, I'm actually more like, wow, I kind of like it being more about shooting.
Yes.
As opposed to, you know.
And I wish these big companies, AAA companies.
Shooter should be about shooting. It's called a shooter.
Yes.
Like that's
not first person. Now you can invent a genre. You could invent a new genre of first person shooter.
I mean, at this point, COD pretty much is.
It is.
The new Call of Duties is basically just a new. It's not a good one, but it's basically just like, oh yeah, it's mainly movement, but there's some shooting.
Well, they're like seals. Like I said, you know the clapping seal thing I did, where they saw they saw their idea, they're pointing. We did that before. Let's bring that back. Fans are screaming, please do something a little. Don't put this in again. Wall running, people like that. Jump packs, people like that. And people don't like that. Okay, no one was praising Infinite Warfare. And the people that were contrarians. I'm sorry. They were. Or they were people that never played a COD game. That's just how it is. If you liked that game, and that's what people need to understand, is there's communities who say, let's not do this, okay? Your core is saying, let's not do this. The general audience comes in, they don't know anything. They don't know top from bottom. So they don't care. Yeah. They just see the name COD. My friend played COD. This sounds really cool. Captain Price Fortnite skin. Like you have like skins. Oh, Blue Hail. I can play Cardi B and see her thick thighs in this game. Like that's what era we're in, folks. That's what they focus on. Yeah. And it's like, okay.
And a lot of the skins are AI too. Like a lot of their newer skins are like their new skins are like just atrociously bad.
Oh, I've seen them.
That
would be a fun video, just reviewing COD skins. That would be the funniest thing ever.
Oh, it would. Oh, that would be a great video. That would be
so funny. We just walk in, we're like, let's review these skins. We see
that's a freaking incredible video, as a matter of fact.
We see like Paul Atreides, which was a good skin, but usually they suck at doing skins, man. That's all I wanted to say. That was my closing statement. Is You have the people that have never touched a video game. What's a game? What's a controller? And they come in and they basically are like, oh, there's a celebrity in this. Oh, Squid Game's being advertised. I want to play this because Squid Game's in it.
You think that people? Oh, you're probably right, but that's insane to me.
And that's my problem. Those are when I say general audiences, I'm talking about those people. Okay, I'm not saying our communities need to be closed off, but to those people, maybe, maybe. I'm not trying to be mean, but listen, if you're playing this game because of a skin, and some people do, there are skin. They buy cosmetics like crazy, dude.
People definitely do it for Fortnite.
And COD is trying to capture some of that money.
COD skins are so bad. If you're playing COD because of Squid Game skin,
bro? I've seen comments and trailers for skin releases. People eat that crap up like.
I like skins too, but it's like I'm not gonna play a game I don't like. I'm certainly not gonna spend money in a game I don't really like.
Bro, people, the market isn't. Those guys are nuts. They're a big. They're whales. They're mobile gaming whales who came over and started like ruining AAA stuff. They started ruining AAA gaming. Like, I'm okay if you have a skin, but the thing is, when a game is dedicated to just that, and you're like cranking crap out, Halo Infinite suffered development wise because of skins being such a big thing. Like, it suffered when cosmetics back in the day were just, this is a shocking concept for kids. You didn't actually have to buy a cosmetic back in the day. You didn't have to buy a battle pass. You just leveled it up and you just played. It was playtime that gave you cosmetics. And I'm not saying, here's the thing. If you're doing a free game, I get it. Okay? You got to support it. But why don't we just make paid games again, please?
Yeah, honestly, our creators just paid game.
Yes.
Incredible game.
Yes.
If this is the kind of games that people are going to put out if we pay for it, then I'm
people need to start doing this. That's what I want. I want every studio to look at our creators. If I could kidnap the CEOs and tape them to a chair and strap them to a chair and push their heads in front of a monitor with our creators on it, and they watch gameplay, I'm like, you see this? This is how you used to make games. Start making them that way again. I'm not even saying that as a whiner. It's just true. Don't slap a brand name on a crappy spaghetti-coated game.
I know, man. I freaking know, dude.
Anyways,
you're preaching to the choir right now.
That was my rant. God bless, folks. I don't want to continue on for too long.
See you next week.
See you next week.